Hello everyone, in this video I will show you how to measure dimension in Revit architecture tab. First of all, here I am going to use align dimension. Just click on align. Here we can choose wall center line, wall faces, center of core and faces of core. Here I am using right now wall center line. Just go and click on wall center line and it will pick center line of wall. If I am using here face wall faces, then it will pick faces of wall like this. Now it's picking faces of face like this. So we can change wall center line and wall faces. Again I'm using wall faces here and I'm using align dimension. Click on wall face, just click on another point of wall and put it anywhere like this. We can measure linear dimension. This is my linear point, first point, then this is my second point. Now angular dimension, here I have to change center line. I'm going to change wall center lines, then click on wall center line of one wall, then click on another center line of second wall and just put the parameter anywhere like this. We can change this angle by just changing the value. First of all, select any wall, click on value and change. Here I am using 60 degree, 60 and enter. Now you can see my value of angle is changed by entering the value of angle. So we can change dimension also like this. If I just want to change dimension of this wall, this is join wall, so I have to delete this wall, then I can show you how to change value. I am going to delete. Now I am using this wall dimension. Just click on align or linear like this. Now if I want to change the value of this wall, length of this wall, then I can change. Just click on wall and click on value. Now I am using here 50,000, enter the value 50,000 and click enter. Now my wall length is 15,000, so I can change value after dimension, after measure dimension. Now here I am using radial dimension, so I have to create a radial component. Just click on architecture tab, go to wall, and here I am making as radial dimension circle. Again here I am using a arc for radial dimension, arc length like this. Now go to annotation tab, select radial dimension, then just click on wall and put parameter anywhere and we can measure radius of circle. Here I can measure the radius like this. We can measure radius of any arc like this. Now next, here I am using diameter. Click on diameter and click on anywhere of that circle and put parameter like this. It's too easy. Now I am going to use arc length. Just click on arc length, then choose first face. I have to use wall faces here, face of this wall. First of all, I have to choose wall center line. I am using center line of wall, then it's showing an error, but it's not error, it's okay. So I have to just select one face by this stop sign, click on first point, and after that I will get dimension sign. It's okay. Then click on second point and I can measure my arc length like this and put the parameter anywhere like this. Next I'm going to use spot elevation. I can measure spot elevation. Spot elevation means height of any point, so I have to go on elevation view. Just click on elevation view. Here I am using dimension, I'm going to change elevation view from shaded. Okay, now we can see here I can measure any point elevation, any point height by using of spot elevation. Just click on spot elevation and go to point, and here you can see I can measure any point dimension like this. If I want to measure this point dimension, just click on that point and put my parameter anywhere like this. If I just want to measure dimension of that point, then just click on that point and put my parameter. If I want to measure a starting point, then you can see here the value is 0. If I am using this above, then its value is increasing simultaneously. You can see if I am using this point at up to, then you can see the 1000 of my wall height, so I can measure this point elevation. So it's too easy. Now I am going to use spot coordinate. I can use spot coordinate again in elevation. Click on spot coordinate, and you can see here if I am moving my cursor on the wall, then it's showing a spot coordinate of this wall. If I am using my wall this side, then it's showing like this. Then again I am using at bottom side, then it's changing at every point. So I can measure spot coordinate. Just click on that point and set parameter. Just click on that point and just set parameter. So here we can measure spot coordinate. Next one is spot slope. For this I have to go 3D view, and I just have to modify my wall because there is no slope in this wall, so I have to use modify. Just select any wall, then click on edit profile. Here I am going to modify my walls. Click on edit profile, then now I am modifying my wall. This is my fillet arc first, and then second, and here, and just finish. Now you can see I have changed my wall and I have modified my wall. Here I am going to delete this. Now you can see I can measure spot slope for this point, because first before that wall I don't have any spots, so I have to change my wall. So now click on spot slope. Here you can see there is no slope in this wall. If now I can see here I have some slope, then if I am going to down, then again I have more slope in downside, and that point here again is no slope, and here is slope. So I can find out slope of every point. Just click on that point, and here I can change reference. So I have to use 5 mm. Then now if I am using slope, then it will 5 mm offset from wall. So it's too easy to measure the dimension in Revit architecture. Now I am going to use modify command. How to use modify command in Revit architecture? So first of all, click on modify. This is my modify command. Okay, this is my modify command. First I am using here move. How to use move? Just click on wall, select wall, and click on move command, and set reference point. I can set at midpoint, and I can set any corner point and any particular point. I am using this point. Just put it here, and I can move any dimension. I have to enter dimension value, suppose 5000. If I want to move 5000, then I have to enter 5000 value. And here is two function also, constraint and disjoint. If I will do constraint my wall, then my wall will move then my wall will move 90 degree like orthogonal. Again I am using move key, then click on constraint, define reference point. Now my wall will move at 90 degree angle. If untick this constraint tab, then I can move my wall in any angle like this. You can see I can move at any point. Again select wall, click on move key, define reference point, then click on constraint. I can move my wall only in 90-degree orthogonal mode. So this is how to use move. Now next I am going to use copy. Just select wall and click on copy. Again define reference point. If I want to define midpoint, a center point, any point, I am just clicking here, and here again you can see constraint is on, so I have to move in 90-degree orthogonal mode. So I'm using copy. Just click anywhere and put dimension anywhere, so I can copy. If I want to do multiple, then just tick on multiple, then now I can do multiple copy in one time like this. You can see here I can enter the value also if I want to. Then this is my copy command like this. You can see here we can copy multiple in one time. Next, this is my wall. Next I am using rotate. Just click on wall and click on rotate tab. Okay. This is my center of rotation of wall, so I have to define my center of rotation. It is called reference angle. I can use this center of rotation, otherwise I can change by just clicking on default. So now I can define my center of rotation at any point like this. First it was at center, but right now I have changed it any particular point, any right side point. So we can change. If I use place, then it will move from center. If I will use default, then it will use from any point. So I am using this point. This is my center of rotation line. Just click reference angle, yeah, 0 angle. Then if I am moving, I am rotate this wall in clockwise direction, then my wall will rotate in clockwise direction. If I am rotating it anti-clockwise direction, then it will rotate in anti-clockwise direction. So right now I am rotating in clockwise direction at 45-degree angle, then it will rotate in 45-degree angle. If I just want to copy this wall, then I click on copy and my wall will copy. Click on wall, select center point, center of rotation, then enter 45-degree. Now you can see my wall is rotated and my wall is copied also. And we can use like this. Next, here I am using align, so I have to make one more wall here. Go to architecture tab, select wall. Here I am choosing another wall. Now you can see my both walls are not in align, but I have to change aligning of that wall, so I will use align. Just click on modify command. Yeah, just select any wall. I'm going to use modify command. Just go to modify command, click on align tab. Now if I just want to align these two walls, so just first of all click that wall in the reference of we want to align. I'm using this wall as a reference wall, then click on that wall, then select this face, so you can see my walls are aligned. Otherwise, if I just want to move this wall inside, so I have to choose first this wall, then select face of this wall, so you can see here my walls are now aligned. Like this we can use align. Again I am using offset. Click on offset, select value. Here I am using 4000. Then just move cursor near the wall and we can offset in any direction like this. So it's too easy. Next is my mirror. Here we can use two types of mirror. First is mirror by pick axis, second is mirror by draw axis. So I am using mirror by pick axis. Just select wall and click on mirror by pick axis, but here is no pick axis, so I have to create one axis here, one line. Just click on tab. Here I am using detail line as a pick axis. I am creating a line, then again select modify command, mirror by pick axis, click on mirror by pick axis, select wall, then click enter and pick axis. I am using pick axis here, this line, so just click on that line and my wall will mirror. So again next I am using mirror by draw axis. Just click on that axis and draw mirror line, axis line from any point. So now you can see I have drawn first point and second point, and that was my draw pick axis, draw axis line. Then my walls are mirror at both sides. Now next is trim and copy. Here again I am using wall. Here you can see I have created more walls, so I have to use trim and copy command. Just click on corner trim. This is my corner trim. Click on that point. If I just want to delete out of these elements of this corner, just select this wall and select wall. All elements of another rather than this corner will delete. Next, again, if I just want to delete element outside of this corner, then select this wall and this wall. Another element of rather than this corner will delete. Now I am using single line trim, so I have to just select wall, then click on that point. Next I am using multi-line trim, so just click on multi-line trim and we can select wall and we can use multi-line trim at one time. So like this, if I just want to delete this wall, again if I just want to delete this wall, that wall, then again if I want to trim this wall. Next I am using extend. If I just want to move this wall, just select this and click on that point. I just want to move this wall, then click on that wall. So we can extend like this. If I want to move this wall, then click on that wall, it will move to next. It's so easy. If I want to move this wall, then again select this wall and click on this wall, it will move next. So this is my modify command. It's so easy. Thanks for watching.